Welcome back to my channel. We have reached 60 subscribers and I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate all of your support. Let's get into today's video. I want to share my story of how I sabotaged the business success that I had without even being aware of what I was doing. Listen to the end because you might be the one holding back your success while at the same time blaming somebody else for the result that you have. My story will help you to be more aware of what's happening around you, to be more aware of the actions that you're taking and how you're sabotaging your success. This will be a two-part series. So the first part will be me telling you what happened to me, and the second part will be what I did, how I recovered from that loss. So in 2019, I decided to launch my first business. It was a home decor e-commerce business. I had zero experience. Because I had no experience in business, I decided to borrow a lot of experience and knowledge from mentors and coaches and buying courses and reading a lot of books and watching a ton of YouTube videos on how to start your first business. If you know me well, you would know I don't like inventing the wheel. Waste of time and resources. No, we're not doing all of that. We are borrowing the wheel, okay? It's faster, it works, get to the people, pay them, they teach you, and you just replicate the system. You can add your own little twist in it. That's what I did. So I got 2 mentors. Off I started my first business. I put in 8 to 10 hours daily working on that business right after my normal job, and I enjoyed every bit of it. I enjoyed the process of becoming. I was learning new skills. I had my financial goal on what I wanted to make from the business. You know how they always say, when you're starting a new business, it takes 3 to 5 years for you to start making profit. So that was my mindset. 3 to 5 years, a certain amount of money. I had the number. So mentally, that's where I set my goal. First 4 months, no orders, that's fine. I stayed consistent in my mind. I have 3 years to work this thing out. I stayed very consistent. I have great work ethics. I was enjoying the process and I prayed like my life depended on it because I wanted to succeed. Who doesn't want to? The 5th month came by and I started making sales. I started having orders. You would think I won the lottery. I was so excited. The 6th month came and God blessed my process so much. The sales picked up. I had never seen that much money in my life on a daily basis. So much money in a month from this business than what I made in a year as a network engineer. And every new month was topping the previous month. The results exceeded my imagination. I had never experienced that level of financial abundance in my entire life. It was overwhelming. And this was happening daily. I didn't know how to handle it. The pace picked up incredibly fast. Processing, packaging, shipping orders, 100 orders and more every day. So the pace was very fast. My family was helping me a lot, but I was overwhelmed from this level of success because I had envisioned 3 years and I had set a specific amount, but this was like 10 times, 20 times, 50 times more than what I had expected. I wasn't mentally ready or prepared for this. So from nowhere, I began to feel anxious, very anxious and panicking and just afraid, like something was wrong. I know you're judging me now. You're like,
something good was happening to you. Why would you feel scared?
but let me shock you. You know when you're given a gift so excessive, unexpected, something totally out of your imagination, something that completely blows your mind away. How do you respond to it? You were judging me, Abi. Now is your turn. You would hesitate like something is wrong. You would even ask the person, why are you giving me this? Why me? What? Why? How? Where? When? You're so excited yet so confused. You don't even know what to feel. You need time to process why you deserve this from this person, from this source. Has that ever happened to you? I told you, it's overwhelming. Subconsciously, you reject the gift because you don't feel like you deserve that gift from that person. It is just too much. That's exactly how I felt. I had a realistic goal of how much I could make from the business, and I had my time frame, but it came just 6 months into the business and it came so much. So it was very conflicting with my belief system, with what I know and with what I was mentally ready for. And because I had that conflict in my mind, that created fear and panic within me. It was inconsistent and very conflicting. Guess what happened next? unconsciously, I began to sabotage that success. From nowhere, I started losing interest. I lost motivation. I lost momentum. I was no longer even excited to do it. I was so unmotivated to put in the level of work and commitment that got me that result. So now, because I sabotage, I'm beginning to come down to the level of my mindset. I just completely slacked off. Feet off the gas. I even started complaining. I no longer had the interest, something that I enjoyed doing. I was no longer enjoying it. I completely felt burned out. I disengaged from taking actions. I tried to force myself, but how long can you force yourself to do something that you completely have no interest in? The brain hates inconsistency. It's the job of the brain to reflect in your reality the state of your mind. But my reality was here because I had put in incredible work. But my mindset was here. That created internal conflict. Whatever you truly believe in, your actions will back it up and the results will reflect your belief system. So because there is this conflict between my mindset and the result that I have, I could not maintain it. I started taking actions to bring me back down here. Orders began to start coming down because I wasn't responding to questions and comments. I was shipping late. So my actions changed in order to produce the result that matches my belief system. The body, the mind, the brain, they work together to stay in equilibrium. The version of you that you are right now is why you have what you have. You have to make a complete identity shift to get and keep a different result. The result just started slowing down until it matched the goal that I had set when I started the business. I just wasn't putting in as much effort and action like I used to. I completely sabotaged that success. You cannot go where your mind has never been to. Your mind must get to a destination. Accept that destination. Live it. Then your body would follow. If by some breach and some hack, you advance to a place that your mind has not accepted, it would fight you, sabotage you, and bring you back to baseline. Bring you back to your normal. Bring you back to what is accepted by your subconscious. I got up there, my mind wasn't there, so I couldn't sustain it. I had to come back to the level of what my mind believed was possible, of what my mind believed I deserved, of what my mind believed I was worthy. Something very interesting happened after, when the sales came down to normal, to what I was expecting. The anxiety, the fear, the panic, they just disappeared. From nowhere, they just disappeared. I no longer felt any of that stuff anymore. I actually felt stabilized, like I felt normal. I felt very comfortable. I felt relieved. It was very interesting to me. The power of your mind, the power of your brain, they will work together to bring you back to baseline if your body tries to escape. I was trying to escape. My mind said, come back down here. This is where we belong. Come back down here. If you want to go up there, I need to go there first. And then you follow me. I need to accept that level first. And then you can follow me. That's what happened. How are you sabotaging yourself without knowing? I just found myself excited about the sales. And then I just found myself feeling fear and panic. And then I just found myself completely disconnected and disengaged from the business. Like I just kept reacting to feelings and emotions. I wasn't aware of what was happening. Not taking actions when you're supposed to. Sabotaging yourself. Going late to important meetings. Missing important deadlines. Procrastinating. Making excuses. Doing low value tasks when you're supposed to be doing important things that can advance your life. How are you sabotaging yourself without even knowing? Pay attention to the results that you have and to the actions that you're taking to have those results. You can receive all you want at church. Someone can even give it to you. But if it's not your baseline, if it's not truly accepted by your subconscious mind that you deserve that thing, that you're worthy of that level, if it's not truly accepted by your programming, that thing will leave you because you won't be able to take the actions to sustain the level. That's what happens to 80% of lottery winners. They win all those millions of dollars, but they file for bankruptcy 3 to 5 years after the winning. All that money left them. You give someone a nice shirt that you have worn for a long time and it still looks new, but as soon as they take it, before you know it, it's torn, it's stained, it's dirty, a reflection of their mind. Or is it you? When somebody gives you something that was was so precious to them. They took care of it. It was still so new when they gave it to you. You took it, and before you know it, you lost it. It's broken. It's trash now. What does that say about your mind? Take a hard look at your life right now. Look around you. Look at the results that you're producing. If you have been there for a while, my friend, it's become your baseline. It has become your comfort zone. It has become your normal. Your subconscious mind has accepted that life as your normal and will always do everything it possibly can to keep you there, because it will control the result through your actions and your perceptions. You have given your comfort zone the current light that it has, because guess what? If you starved your comfort zone, it will be long gone, because anything that starves dies. You have approved, sustained, maintained your baseline, which is your current self, which is your current life right now. How many times have you asked for opportunities? You had them. They were given to you. But what happened? You blew them. They left. You asked for money to start something. You received the money, but nothing tangible comes out of it, and you lose all that money. If your mindset doesn't match the level of success that hard work has given to you, the result will eventually come down to the state of your mind. Regardless of how much effort or how much work you put in, you will always come down to the level of your belief system. Think about all the one-time success people have. One day they succeed, they go up. The next day they crash. The next week they go up. The next month they crash. They just go up and down because they cannot sustain it. If you believe that there are no opportunities around you, you will be so blinded to all the opportunities that are around you. You won't be able to see them. People will be coming from other places, open businesses around you, but now you become an employee to that business and you patronize the business, but you were not able to see that opportunity. The programming that is currently active and running in your mind will determine the ceiling of your potential and the consistency of your actions. I couldn't stay consistent with the actions that got me the success. I had to come down to the level of my mindset, the level of my belief system, because the level of abundance I saw was just completely outrageous to me. It was so unbelievable, and that created an internal conflict. I took the lesson. When I couldn't sustain that level of success, I took a big loss, and it was devastating. But in the part 2, I'll give you the roadmap on how I fixed that internal conflict, how I was able to raise my vibration to match that level of success, and what I did to replicate and maintain that success. If this was helpful to you in any way, please share it with everyone that you know. And I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you in part 2.